Welcome back to the skies, aviation fans. Today, we're looking at a heavyweight matchup. A long-haul duel between two titans of the modern aviation world, the Boeing 777 and the Airbus A350. This isn't just a comparison. It's an all-access boarding pass into the heart of long-haul aviation. From range and fuel burn to cockpit tech, passenger experience, safety systems and maintenance quirks, we're diving deep into what makes these jets so iconic. And yes, we're sprinkling in some humor, because even 15-hour flights need a little entertainment. Let's rewind. The Boeing 777 made its debut in the mid-90s and instantly turned heads. It was Boeing's first fly-by-wire commercial jet and helped define the modern twin-engine long-haul landscape. Think of it as the seasoned marathon runner who knows all the tricks. Then along came the Airbus A350 in the 2010s, the new kid on the ramp. Lightweight, sleek, tech-savvy, and designed for the future. The A350 didn't just arrive, it strutted in with confidence and said, "Let me show you how it's done." The 777 is all muscle. A big aluminum tube with wings, triple bogey landing gear, and the kind of reliability airlines drool over. It's like a bodybuilder who also teaches calculus on the side. Now the A350, it's leaner, made with over 50% carbon fiber reinforced plastic. Lighter, stronger, more fuel efficient. It's like a Formula One car compared to an old school V8 muscle machine. One looks mean, the other glides with grace. Let's talk engines. The 777-300ER rocks GE90 engines. They're basically the aviation equivalent of a space station strapped to each wing. The largest and most powerful jet engines ever built. You could probably grill burgers in there, but don't try. The A350's Rolls-Royce Trent XWB engines are smaller, quieter, and way more efficient. They don't scream power, they whisper efficiency. But don't be fooled, they can pull their weight with a grace the 777 might envy. Now the 777X is entering the chat. Folding wingtips, GE9X engines, longer range. Boeing's hope is that it'll reclaim the crown. But it's been stuck in certification limbo longer than some people stay in college. Inside the cockpit, the 777 sticks to Boeing's philosophy. 5 display screens, tactile switches, a sturdy yoke. It's like a classic pickup truck, solid, reliable, and a bit old school. The A350, though, it's an iPad showroom. 6 massive LCDs, sleek side sticks, modern avionics. Flying it feels like sitting inside a tech startup's demo room. Everything's touchscreen, even the coffee machine might be voice-activated. Flight deck ergonomics. Boeing goes with, what works, works. Airbus says, why not reimagine everything? Pilots switching from one to the other either fall in love or feel like they've entered a spaceship and forgotten their universal translator. Let's talk passenger experience. The 777 cabin is wider. Great! Except now most airlines cram 10 seats across instead of 9. So unless you enjoy elbows in your ribs and making friends with strangers, it can feel a bit cozy. The A350 was designed for 9 abreast from the start. That means slightly wider seats, better lighting, quieter cabins, improved humidity, and higher cabin pressure. All aimed at reducing jet lag. Basically, it pampers you without first-class prices. It's like the spa day of long-haul flights. But don't count the 777 out. Airlines still love it for its cargo capacity and passenger volume. Plus, premium cabins in both aircraft are spectacular. We're talking lie-flat beds, mood lighting, onboard bars, if you're lucky. Whether it's an A350 or 777, if you're in business class, you're winning. Now for range. The 777-300ER clocks in at around 7,170 nautical miles. The A350 and 900 beats it with 8,100, and the 1000 pushes 8,700. Boeing's 777X is set to match or exceed that, but it's still waiting at the gate. Fuel efficiency? The A350 wins. That composite structure pays off in lower fuel burn per seat. The 777X will challenge that. But we need commercial service data before we crown it king of the skies. Let's nerd out on systems for a second. The 777 has triple redundancy, rock-solid systems, and decades of performance behind it. But the A350 is like flying a supercomputer. It monitors itself, predicts failures, and tells maintenance crews what it needs before it even lands. Kind of like your car saying, "Hey, book a tire rotation next Tuesday." Safety-wise, both jets have excellent records. The 777 helped pioneer ETOPS on a massive scale. It made twin-engine flights across oceans the norm. The A350, with newer tech and materials, builds on that legacy with a strong safety culture and track record. That said, every aircraft has quirks. The 777s had fan blade issues, looking at you, United 3 and 28. The A350 had paint issues and a few side-stick disconnection scenarios. Nothing catastrophic, but enough to keep engineers awake at night. Maintenance-wise, older 777s are rugged, but require more love as they age. The A350, with fewer hydraulics and more predictive systems, is cheaper and faster to service. Airlines like saving money. Shocking, I know. Let's hear from the people up front. 777 pilots love the tactile feedback, stability and power. It's like flying a freight train with wings. A350 pilots praise the automation and smooth control, but some miss the physical feedback. Side-stick flying is great until it's not. Transition training between the two? Like learning to drive stick after years in an automatic, or vice versa. The philosophy is different. The feel is different. Even the pre-flight coffee might taste different. On the cargo side, both jets are beasts. The 777F is a global standard, moving everything from horses to iPhones. The A350F is Airbus's response. More efficient, newer design, and set to enter the cargo race hard. From a market view, both aircraft are vital. Boeing banks on brand loyalty, durability, and cargo flexibility. Airbus leans into efficiency, passenger comfort, and future-ready tech. Airlines choose based on route structure, costs, and, sometimes, who gave them a better deal over lunch. But here's a twist. What about the environment? The A350's lower fuel burn means a smaller carbon footprint. The 777X aims to match that with better engines and wings. Still, aviation's green race is just beginning. So after all that, who wins? Well, it's complicated. The 777 is the legacy heavyweight. The A350 is the agile newcomer. Like comparing a classic rock band to a Spotify breakout artist. Different eras, different vibes, both brilliant. At the end of the day, whether you're Team Boeing or Team Airbus, one thing's clear. Both jets represent the very best of what humans can do when we look up and say, "Let's fly farther." So next time you're boarding a wide-body, take a look around. Whether it's a 777 or A350, you're riding on decades of engineering, innovation, and a bit of competitive spirit. Thanks for cruising with the Cosmic Vault. If you enjoyed the ride, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below. Which jet is your favorite and why? Until next time, keep flying high and stay curious.